Margot Robbie and Saoirse Ronan battle for the crown in first Mary Queen of Scots trailer. Following yesterday's first look at Margot Robbie and Saoirse Ronan as Elizabeth I and Mary Stuart, respectively, in the period drama Mary Queen of Scots, we now have the first trailer. The actresses faced off at the Oscars earlier this year, but now star alongside each other as cousins and queens competing for the throne of England. The film centers on Mary's return to Scotland to reclaim her queendom. While she and Elizabeth set out to rule as a united front, when Mary produces an heir to both nations and Elizabeth is unable to, their harmony becomes a bitter, bloody rivalry. Do not play into their hands. Our hatred is precisely what they hope for, Ronan's Queen Mary pleads in the preview. I know your heart has more within it than the men who counsel you. You would do well to watch your words, the big Robbie, who underwent more than 3 hours of makeup and prosthetics each day to transform into Queen Elizabeth, warns. Mary retorts, I will not be scolded by my inferior. Mary Queen of Scots, which opens in Prime Awards season consideration in select theaters on December 7, is directed by Josie Rourke from a screenplay by Beau Willimon, House of Cards, and stars Dunkirk's Jack Lowden, Joe Alwyn, Gemma Chan, David Tennant and Guy Pearce. Here is the movie's official synopsis. Mary Queen of Scots explores the turbulent life of the charismatic Mary Stuart, Ronan. Queen of France at 16 and widowed at 18, Mary defies pressure to remarry. Instead, she returns to her native Scotland to reclaim her rightful throne. But Scotland and England fall under the rule of the compelling Elizabeth I, Robbie. Each young queen beholds her sister in fear and fascination. Rivals in power and in love, and female regents in a masculine world, the two must decide how to play the game of marriage versus independence. Determined to rule as much more than a figurehead, Mary asserts her claim to the English throne, threatening Elizabeth's sovereignty. Betrayal, rebellion, and conspiracies within each court imperil both thrones, and change the course of history.